All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Ishar from GMS Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakwadesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the occupants, pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom, all right? Now, the title of this lesson is just going to be, we must feel this pain for a little bit in order to get the pain relieved, okay? And what I mean is we must go through it and sit and endure this pain, these afflictions that we are going through, all right? And we have to go through them and sit through them in order to get the salvation, in order to get the peace, man, we need, that we're seeking for, man. You know, Jake want to get up out of here, man. Jake is tired, you know, suffering day in and day out, man. You know, our brothers and sisters all around the board, man. You know, they're suffering, man. You know, but it shouldn't be, what's the word I'm looking for? Unexpected. It should be very much expected, man, to go through these things. Because the servant is not greater than his master. And we got to go through whatever we got to go through to prove ourselves worthy and acceptable to Yahweh Shai. Alright. But I want to get a precept to what I said, that these afflictions is just for a little bit, man. It ain't forever. But we got to go through them for now, man. Alright. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, right? It's just for a moment. It's just for now, man. But we have to suffer these afflictions. We have to go through these trials and tribulations. Scriptures tell you as well, it says, shall fall into diverse temptations. Through much tribulation, we shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. It's tons of scriptures that let you know that we have to go through these things, man. Right? We have to go through it. It's not easy. Wake up and have to be attacked from all angles, man. You know? But that's what we got to go through, man. You know? You get home and it might be the wife and kids one minute. Then you leave off from home and it's you go to work, it's your boss, it's your co-workers. You leave from there, you take a break, you go to the store, it's the workers at the store, man. You know, vexation of the spirit, man, is what I'm speaking of. And then being hated. We gotta go through that, being hated, man. Because we're serving Yahweh Shai Shai. You know, it was once said in the world, I remember somebody said, I think a rapper, everything that is fake is love, and everything that is real is hated, man. And yeah, and that's real, because Yahweh Shai and this truth, this is real. This is 100% no cut, man, and it's hated. It's hated, man. But that's why we're hated, because we're serving Yahweh Shai. And like I said, it's serving not greater than his master. But let me get back to the lesson. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us for a moment, Salakia. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us far more exceeding an external weight of glory. Right, because it's a bigger purpose, man. We're getting the kingdom. We are finna be rulers, man. Ain't nothing better than that, man. So this light affliction, what we going through, we can go through it. You know, the Lord ain't gonna put no more on us than you can bear. You know. This is Philippians 1 and 29. It says, for unto you it is given in the behalf of Hamashiach, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake, man. We're doing this for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we have to suffer for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That just is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, man. You know? Really, when you get in this thing, you really gotta, how you feeling, how you think, you gotta put that on the back burner, man. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than Nino Brown's, the blood brother Yites, as I like to say, man. You know? I'm gonna get suffering online etymology. It says allow to occur or continue, refrain from hindering. It says fail to prevent or suppress, be made to undergo, endure, be subjected. So we gotta undergo this. This is what's written, right? For us to go through, then we have to do it, man. You can give all the excuses you want, but at the end of it all, this is what the Lord said. And we have to accept it if we want to be accepted, man. Okay? That be the flesh talking. When you crying and all that, complaining too much, man, that's the flesh, man. Ain't none of that the spirit. And you gotta check that, man. That's why the scripture tell you examine yourself. You gotta continue in examining yourself and checking all that BS at the door. This is 2 Timothy 2:10. It says, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake. Don't the scripture say put on for the elect? Put on, therefore, as the elect. The elect gonna be enduring. The elect gonna be taking whatever's given to them. We're supposed to be taking it cheerfully. Matter of fact, bear with me. This is Sirach 2:4. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. That's what the elect gonna be doing. Taking it cheerfully. So if you putting on that for as the elect, you know you got to take whatever the Lord gives you, man. Chin up, chest out, and go through it. We got to gird up our loins, man. Because it's going to get worse before it gets better. Believe that. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So we got to prove ourselves acceptable. We got to make sure that we doing everything we need to do to get this salvation, and suffering and enduring the pain, however it may feel, or wherever it's hurting at, man. If it's hurting with your the wife and kids, if it's hurting at the job, whatever is pain you are feeling in the spirit, wherever it may be at, take it, deal with it. All right? All right, now back to 2 Timothy 2:10. It says, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Hamashiach Yahushua with external glory. And that's what it's about. Getting salvation. Obtaining salvation. Let's get that word obtain. Get, acquire, secure, man. We trying to secure this bag, this spiritual bag, not the filthy money Jake always chasing after for the world, in the world, but we chasing after in the spirit. Setting up our treasures in heaven. That's what money we trying to get. Spiritual money, man. That's salvation money, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 5. It says, for as the suffering of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach. And I want to get consoled, right? It says alleviate the grief or mental distress. It says to comfort, console, okay, encourage. But the point is, man, alleviate the grief. You get the word alleviate, it goes into what? Relieve. What's the title of this lesson? Enduring the pain to get the pain relieved. And Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is that pain reliever, man. The Lord is our big brother is going to relieve the pain and the stress, man, when he come get us, man. Okay? But we got to do our part, man, and go through it. It says, and whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, right? Whether we be afflicted, man, it's for a better purpose. It's for salvation. It says, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer, or whether we be comforted. It is for your consolation and salvation. And our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the sufferings, so shall ye be also of the consolation. So us going through what we're going through is still for our better. Okay? We going through what we going through. We being partakers of the sufferings of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I mean, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, you know, our big brother. It's for our good. It's not for the bad. It's not for the worse. You can't look at it like that either, man. And if you are, the spirit must ain't dealing with you, man. Okay? But like, I'm going to reread it. It says, and our hope of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the sufferings, so shall ye be also of the consolation. So you gotta partake in this suffering if you want salvation. You gotta go through this. And if you don't want to go through it, then you ain't gonna get salvation. Point blank, period, as they say. Okay? Bear with me. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, beloved, think not strange. Shalakia. It says, beloved, think not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. Bear with me. It says, beloved, think not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as some strange thing happen unto you. All right. So like you heard something about Trump. But yeah, don't think it's strange, man, concerning that fiery trial. That's what I just read. You know, in the previous verse, man. We gotta go through something. We gotta be partakers of the suffering of Yahweh Shah, man. So it shouldn't be strange to you. It shouldn't be unaware. You should be very much aware that this is what you gotta go through in this thing. Okay? It says, as some strange thing happened unto you. It says, but rejoice in much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, when the Lord returns, ye may be also with exceeding joy. Why? Because you're going to get that consolation. You're going to get the salvation. You're going to You're going to flee up out of the destruction that the Lord is going to put upon this place. All right? You're going to be beamed up, man. Okay? So that's why you rejoice, because the elect is going to be going through what they're going through, man. They're not going to be living it up in these times. They're going to be going through a lot of things in the spirit. So that's why you will rejoice. Because you're suffering for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You're suffering for Yahweh Shai, man. That's a beautiful thing. So to be going through things because you're serving Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you take it with joy, okay? But like the title of this lesson, man, we have to endure the pain in order to get the pain relieved, all right? Lord willing, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close out and give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, pushing the truth with our faith, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom.